Yeah, this is an opportunity to talk about Chelsea formation. Right now, Chelsea plays in a 4-2-3-1 formation. But do you think that formation can change? And what do you think it should change into? I have David here with me, so let us hear David. Go for it.
I think the formation should change to 3-2-4-1. So that way you could play more attacking players. So that way we could score more goals. Because recently I've realized that Chelsea have not been showing urgency to score unless we concede first. So if we leave five players back and five players forward, that'll balance the attack and defense, and we could stop counterattack easily.
So when you say 3-2-4-1 formation, so in that four, what do you expect in that four? Are you expecting two box to box midfielder or two inside forward players and then two wingers? Because what makes up the four?
So for the fourth, the people on the wide areas will be the wingers, of course. Maybe Madueke and Neto. But for the people in the middle, since Chelsea have been struggling with keeping Gusto forward recently, it would be better if you played either Nkunku and Palmer or Felix and Palmer, or just take Palmer out if he's struggling with fitness.
So I'm just looking at that formation right now. In my head, from what you have said, you have a striker in Jackson up front, and then you have Madueke playing from the right wide position, and then you have Neto playing from left wide position. So those inside forward position, instead of us trying to push somebody from the back to go into those places to defend, you are suggesting we should have another attacking player in there, like Nkunku with Palmer, and the two of them can interchange position to the right, to the left, depending on how the game is going. And then you have your two pivot player and then three defender behind them. But when you are defending, those two inside player, how do they contribute into defending?
So basically, when we start defending, the wingers will drop back, so it could be a five at the back, and then Palmer and Nkunku, they'll be like that winger, so it'll be like 5-4-1.
Okay, so they could actually move in and out, and
Yeah.
when we are in defensive position, the winger could drop back to help out in the wide areas.
And when they
The
get the ball,
pivot guys stays in their position to shield the back line,
Yeah.
and the three defender at the back. Maybe that will work because everybody, the old Chelsea fan base right now, they've all been complaining about a waste we are having by pushing Malo Gusto forward. And the manager, in the last time we listened to him in one of TNT Sport program, he was having a chat with Rio Ferdinand, and he was talking about how that Malo Gusto has been helping a lot, pushing into those positions. But from what we've seen, especially in the game against Manchester United, all of the chances he had in those positions, it was just waste. It's either he's taking extra touches before taking the shot, sometimes misplaced passes, and then when he takes the shot, it typically turns out to be wayward shot. Is that what you were talking about? That
Yeah.
we should have an attacking player there and sacrifice the defense at the back.
Yeah.
But Malo Gusto, another thing about him is that he could cover a lot of space, whether in the defensive phase, in the attacking phase. But if you take him out, that is really, really going to affect the defending, because wherever you put it in the attacking position cannot do the same thing, the other things that Malo Gusto does.
Yeah, maybe. That's one flaw about the formation. But if we really want to score more goals, I think that formation would be suitable for Chelsea.
Yeah, maybe that's another way to also think about it. Like the two pivot guy, for whatever reason, because you don't have a Malo Gusto there, one of them is also going to be dropping into the wide area to support in defending. So you probably just in that kind of situation you have maybe a lone CDM sort of. So you don't want to commit them to going forward at all. No matter what happens in front, you just don't want them going past certain places, because when there is transition, how to defend could really be a big issue. So those are the things that we are thinking about with the idea of tweaking, using the same formation we're using right now, but just taking a personnel out and putting another one. So we're also going to be talking about possibility of playing 3-4-3. We will look at that, and that is going to be the next thing we talk about.